Welcome to how to set up your business in a spreadsheet template. If you're new here, you may not know that I have a free business spreadsheet template, as I've named it, that helps you keep track of accounting, quarterly taxes, and end of year tax totals. And that's a great spreadsheet template. I give it away for free with a free training. But for many people, they may have a bigger business, but you still may not be to the point where it really makes sense to hire a bookkeeper, especially if you've had a bad experience with bookkeepers or you just don't have systems set up to get the information to the bookkeeper. So while it certainly makes sense eventually to have a business, using accounting software and an accountant, when you're getting started, when you're growing, sometimes you just need to get things set up yourself to really understand everything that has to happen to have all of your accounting and taxes in a business spreadsheet. So that's what we'll be looking at in this video. I'm going to show you an automated template that now is a part of my course, Small Business School, so you can get access to this and training, and I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video. For now, let's jump into the spreadsheet. But before we do that, really quick, my name's Amanda. You're watching The Business Finance Coach, where I simplify business to help you succeed, because I honestly believe that the world will be better the more all of us bring our dreams and our expertise and our passions and what we want to see change to life. So I hope that by helping you with these technicalities, that empowers you to bring your dreams further faster. Now into the spreadsheet. My free template, what I give away is essentially one of the primary reports of business, the income statement. And this is what you really, really, really need for taxes, right? You need to know your total income and your total business expenses. If you don't have that anywhere else, you do need to get it all together in one place. But you'll be able to see kind of a more, what I call, automated version in this video. So this is something I've used for a long time. A variation of this. I've developed it a lot recently in the past few months through the courses I've been doing. But the way this spreadsheet works is you set up accounts, okay? So in accounting, we have 5 types of accounts: income, expenses, and then assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. Income and expenses is the accounting report or business report income statement. It shows you how profitable you are. Assets, liabilities, owner's equity, those show your current financial status as of any given day, and those are for the balance sheet report. So that's what this is. We do the same thing. Now, these are just the terms you use to describe the different things that you own, owe, or that you spend money on, and the money you earn, like the categories that you use. That's how I recommend setting up your records, so that when you're looking at these summary reports, they have some sort of meaning to you. What's really cool about the automated version is that it also lets you track other lists for like the companies you paid, clients you received money from, as well as an additional categorization. So this can be really cool to help you track profitability within categories. Maybe if you're in a contractor trade type industry, you could do individual jobs, multiple products, and so forth. It gives you a lot of flexibility when you're using this type of setup. Then what happens is we have entry sheets for each type of bank or credit card that you have. And this is where you actually enter your transactions. Each transaction has a row, and this is where you can select those different types of accounts from the drop-down list. Then the reason it's an auto business spreadsheet template is because all of our reports are linking back, summing based on the accounts and categories you select. They're summing the total transaction amounts to look at in different ways on the reports. So for example, first we have reconciliation screens. So these reconciliation screens would let you basically look at your statement for the month and it should match up. If not, you need to look at things, right? Pulls over beginning balance. They go month by month, and there's a section for bank increases and bank decreases. And of course, all of the accounts that you added could be selected as a reason for bank increases and bank decreases. So that's why they're all here. They're just, we hide them because you could have a lot of them. So we hide them up and you just see the total by the type of account. So income is a big one that you would expect for bank increases, but another reason that you could have bank increases would be if you return stuff that was expenses, right? That could increase your bank account. If you personally transfer money from one account to another, that's going to be affected under your accounts, which are assets, things you own. So you would see that up here. So this is just a check and a really good thing to have in your records. Moving on, we have the same thing for credit cards. We also have a special reconciliation on our credit card sheets just because that's just the nature of credit cards, is that we have to reconcile because credit cards don't use the month, right? And our accounting records, we want to look at totals by month and set goals by month, but our credit card is going to be based on some other dates. So we just want to know that we've entered everything in our accounting records. Then we have an income statement, just like on the worksheet I showed you on the free spreadsheet. The difference is this one's automated because it's summing everything based on your entry sheets versus just entering the numbers in here directly. So you can see that's great if you only have a few things and you want to kind of see as you go and be as fast as possible. But if you have more stuff going on, you have multiple bank accounts, then obviously something like this is going to be great, especially because you can copy and paste your transactions in here really quickly. Of course, the goal is to maintain your records regularly because that's required for taxes and for legality purposes. And that's how you actually get it right and get value out of your accounting so that you really know it intimately and can use it to make decisions. So moving on though, that's our income statement report. And just to show you, that was just like on our self-employed, like that was the only report. So you can get that for free, like I said. Okay, so now we also have a job profit report. And so this was that column that I said you can add a category and then just be able to look at your profitability by category. So that's what this worksheet is for. And all of these things hide and tighten up so you can just see your totals really quickly. We then have an actual versus estimate sheet. So this is based on our job profit by category. But if you have the type of business where you're doing an estimate and then doing the job, that's what this worksheet allows you to compare your estimated numbers versus your actual numbers. The balance sheet is assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. So this is basically the report that represents your business. Sales taxes, so this often affects people. These are accounts, right? Because we collect sales tax, it's a liability. We have to pay it to the state typically, or any other type of tax that you're paying. Outside of your income taxes, you still want to keep track of that with your records, especially if you're collecting it regularly. And then we get to the quarterly tax estimate. So this is something that is part of my free spreadsheet. You can definitely grab that for free. And same with the end of year. This is a partnership. So it's pulling 1065 tax categories. That's a partnership form. And you can select those as applicable over there. So that's the gist of the worksheet. Now, that was for a multi-member LLC. So I didn't have the self-employed write-offs, but I do have worksheets for mileage, the home office, the travel deduction, and I'll be doing some more in-depth videos on each of these because I know quite a few people have asked, how do I track my mileage in a spreadsheet? So I'm going to be going over those in the next videos, but just to show you, you can keep track of anything, right, in the spreadsheet. That's one thing that's so convenient about spreadsheets is they're so customizable. And what you can even do with this type of setup is set up your business and your personal together just by having two different sets of accounts. Now we end up with a lot more worksheets as well, but it's a great way to keep track of everything. So that's the benefit with using a spreadsheet like this one. So that's really what makes it automated, is just having separate entry sheets to enter your transactions and then totals to sum them up on the worksheets and the reports. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below if you have a business spreadsheet, if you've been tracking things in a spreadsheet, how it's going, what you've been looking at for options for going forward. If you're growing your business, I know it's New Year's right now, so everyone is probably making New Year's commitments. So I'd love to hear if you made any about your business and where you stand for accounting and taxes. And before I go, I'll just tell you, in case you do want to get your hands on this spreadsheet, my small business school has opened up, which includes all of these templates right now, and I'm adding more all the time. It also includes us setting up your spreadsheet for you based on the number of credit cards and all of that. You actually go through the training and we'll update your accounts based using a template for your type of business. There's one of these for every type of business. And it includes step-by-step e-course trainings. The small business school includes these 5 classes: choosing the best type of business, step-by-step to form your LLC, this spreadsheet and all the spreadsheet templates, which is part of 18 steps to set up your accounting and taxes in a spreadsheet. There's also paying owners and workers, so everything to do with payroll, paying yourself in each type of business, and contractors. And the 5th course is basis. So you may have heard of basis if you are a LLC, partnership, or S Corp. You need to be doing basis. So if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. And just as a quick reminder, if you head over to the sales page, which is linked here to where you can learn more for the small business program, support all year. There's way more stuff I haven't even mentioned. It's really amazing. But anyways, the price is going up. It was supposed to go up on the 1st, but it hasn't because we haven't finished switching to the new platform. So as long as the price is still up, you can still register at the current price. It is going to increase by 40%. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video. If you're new here, don't forget to be subscribed. You can subscribe by clicking in the bottom right corner, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.